All right, what's up, guys? Grand finals. Wait, actually, not grand finals. Losers finals. Winner of this plays against Android in the grand finals. Uh, let's see. So they played earlier today, and I think I saw the score was 3-1 for Michael. And we'll see. These guys actually go back and forth, and it really seems like who's playing better for not even like day to day, but like set to set. So this could be super close. Yeah, Don did an extra 2 hits there, but he had the edge guard. If he knows he can do it, may as well. Actually, there's something I think I've mentioned before, but I do try to do the back air or like finish the edge guard regardless of whether or not I think they're gonna make it just to ledge. So rather than rolling on, I just always try to hit the back air. Just because if you're doing the same edge guard all the time, then it makes it easier. You don't even need to think about actually how far the Firefox or Falco can go with their FP. You just do the edge guard. 3-3 though. I think so. Dawn has tons of experience in this matchup, playing against Anvil. Shane used to be like it was the Click Classic was Dawn and Shane or Anvil Grand Finals, and it would always be like a Game 10 nail biter kind of a set. So there's tons of experience for Dawn here, and Michael's just like he's emulated a lot of his game off of what Anvil does. So I have to imagine he's watched all those VODs and learned from whatever Anvil was picking up on. We'll probably see Michael had a head start just by watching. Ooh. Oh, this could be it though. Yeah, and he just goes out there. Wow. That sometimes Don is just borderline rude. Like that edge guard was oof. He had the read and just knew that the up B was gonna hit him. All right, Dreamland, classic counterpick. Though I find Marsa getting better. Like the more Zane has made his rise to the top here, it's just like Mars seemed to be good at the stage all of a sudden, or at least that's the sense I get playing against Don. It's like you get counterpicked to the stage so often that you just start to play well on it. And this one, the whole reason that this counterpick exists is because it's harder than other platform stages for Marth to cover the platforms. And just because it's up tilt, you have to be directly under what you're going to hit with the up tilt. It's not like Yoshi's where it's just absurd and you cover like almost an entire platform with an F smash or an up tilt. So it kind of messes with the combo game, as well as if you're in that Marth percent, then it really like helps you to have the high ceiling to just live from tipper fairs for even longer. Wow. That's just he just read that Don was a little bit too hungry for going in there. He could have grabbed. Okay, here we go. Gets the roll in with the nair. Yeah. Nice. So, super close game. It's this is like the Michigan Classic where like Martha's is back to the ledge with just like enough room to dash back is scary for especially for space animals, just because of how low the risk like is for Marth to do that and how high the reward is. If he gets a grab in that scenario, then Falco could easily die, and it doesn't matter what percent he is. Nice recovery by Don. See, this is also why I don't like the stage. The Dreamland, like the large blast zones, it's like a detriment to yourself as well. But there it is. It's just harder for Marth to cover platforms. Ooh. Oh, but again, he just does it. Like it's like Marth's just no way now. Michael's really got to get some mileage out to stock. Like, if he can get Don to, like, 100%, oh, that's rough. Okay, well, he's out of, like, some serious crouch cancel percent. Oh, Don was just talking about this on commentary. He's, it's like almost a chump check where Michael is just going, okay, I know that you want that shield grab there, so I'm just going to intentionally do this bad aerial on shield, but fade back. And if you don't recognize what's happening and just shield grab blind, wow, that was super sick. I did not think you'd go for that. But yeah, it's just it is kind of a chump check, because if Don had just reacted to the fact that Michael was doing that fade back, then he could have jumped out with a fair. Not to say that Don's a chump. I feel like that's what I was making it sound like. Because I probably grabbed that 9 times out of 10. And this is the counter pick that Leffen says makes this like a 80-20 or 70-30 or whatever the hell it is. Zane is on something else though. Like this, it's definitely doable for Michael. I know. I think there was a brief time where he actually counterpicked the stage. So like Falco's got some stuff on this. It gives him a little bit of space, but holy hell is the combo game. And god damn, that was nice. But holy hell, the combo game from Earth is just it's very flowcharty. It's the chain grab. Oh, Phantom! Oh, doesn't even matter. He just F smashes it anyway. You guys just sitting there watching. I'm just like, I'm here for the fans. There's people watching. Don and Michael are going to come back and listen to my commentary on top of it with all the insider info I have.
Coming in to save Kevin.
Thank you. Well, this is what I wanted to do after losing to Don. I was like, yeah. I don't want to sit around and think about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Talk about it? You want me to talk about it?
I mean, it was a good set. Right?
Yeah, it's classic. I go to game 3 or 5, depending on whatever, wherever we are in the bracket with Don all the time.
It's expected almost, you know what I mean?
But Don, it's the clutch factor. It's never once have I, like, that was probably one of the closer ones that I felt to win it. Usually game 5, he just, like, trunches me.
Yeah. Man, you know when Don turns on his, like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to kill you now. And then he kills you.
His head, like, grows, like, 6 sizes.
Yeah. That's why. Because he's so patient and, like, he does consistent combos, and then sometimes like, yeah, dead, and then he kills you. Like,
and he does shit like this, where he's just like, he just knows. He's like,
a combo, yeah, exactly. And it's not a true combo, but it worked.
But like the other thing is like he just knew that like I think he jumped preemptively. He's like, Michael's gonna want to recover high here because he's nervous about his last stock, and he just already is jumping out there. Yeah, Shane is in the chat. What a dumbass.
That was like, yeah. Oh, what a grab. Okay, it's like the fair on shield, pretty broken. Michael's pissed.
Yo, he does look like he has the fire in his eye.
Michael's got rage in his body.
Do you think that helps? Or does some people, does it make them worse?
I mean, like, Michael is the exception, right? I think he's, like, very selective when it shoots out, but it doesn't always, like, come out the right way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It comes in, like, you can get impatient when you're in that state, too.
Yeah, right?
You know?
You start fishing for combos that don't exist.
Yeah. Because you're in, like, a rage mode. You're not necessarily thinking. If you're grooving and then you're in that mode, like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but it's, like, when you're forcing yourself to just, like, be angry and play hard like Marcion does all the time, it doesn't work, you know? It just doesn't work. Marcion's just thinking about, like, some
I loved your tips for him earlier today. Like, it was just, Marcion, stop thinking your controller is bad and just start thinking what you can do to make yourself better. But that's a great mentality for everyone to have when they're playing, is never really blame anything else but your own, like, mental state.
No. When you get cheesed, you blame the game. When Falco cheeses you with a forward tilt or whatever, you blame the game. When Falco lasers you a whole bunch.
Otherwise, we'd all quit this game if we didn't do that. I mean, this is facts. I was thinking about that set with Don, and I was like, I freaking won.
Jeez, yeah. Oh, where did we grab? Whoa. Kind of read it, but Michael's roll was pretty big there.
Yeah.
Down smash. Doesn't get the hard hit.
Sour spot.
Oh.
Nice.
Good finish. Interesting. Like he stood still. Don definitely didn't think he was staying right there on ledge.
Yeah.
Shine. Wow, what a call out on the platform. Doesn't follow up off of it though. It would have been nice.
Yeah, he had the reads, just nothing to do.
And Don's like that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, Don does that. He's like super consistent at like getting the reads, but he doesn't always like. Oh, sometimes he just drops and then he beats him. Like Liam was talking about today. He was like, he's like, was my set win valid against Don? And I was like, well, obviously beating anyone in bracket is valid, but like,
Yeah.
it's just it happens.
But Don just sometimes is
Yeah.
like. He also just, I think, plays with his food sometimes.
Yeah. He likes comboing, and that's
Yeah.
what he's trying to do. He's getting the combos,
But he was telling me that he's like, I feel. This is Don talking.
no,
he
he's
says,
playing fast and high, and he's going
Yeah.
aggressive with combos today. And
yeah,
it's,
and that's
working.
what he's saying. He's playing his best. Is that's how he's playing?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
like
Oh, up
he's got to
throw,
like really look
tipper,
rude. Oh my god.
smokes him. That's it.
And he comes back. So
1